Next cell organelle is Golgi body. So, Golgi body. Golgi body is also called as Golgi complex, or we can also say Golgi apparatus. So three names are given, and these are also called as lipochondria. So Golgi body, we can say Golgi complex or Golgi apparatus. The term Golgi body is given by Camillo Golgi. He is the scientist who observed Golgi body for the first time. And Golgi bodies are bigger in secreting cells. Secreting cells are nothing but liver cells and pancreatic cells. Pancreatic cells, they have bigger body. So secreting cells like liver and pancreatic cells, they have bigger Golgi body, whereas these are smaller in muscles. In muscle cells, they are small. And in case of animal cell, only one Golgi body is present. In animal cell, only one Golgi body is present. But whereas in plant cell, 6 to 12 Golgi bodies are present in plant cell. These are made up of several membranes. These are made up of several membranes, and near to this Golgi body, there are many vesicles are present. So these are vesicles. So many vesicles are present close to the Golgi body. So this structure is called as Golgi body. Golgi body is made up of many membrane structures, and near to these structures there are spherical structures, very small, which help in transportation. These structures are called as vesicles. So these structures are present close to this membrane, and this is the structure of Golgi body. Function is packaging and transporting. So they help in packing proteins and lipids and transporting to plasma membrane or else other organelles like lysosomes. So Golgi bodies, they pack the substances like proteins and lipids, and they transport these to plasma membrane for its repair, or else they transport to other organelles like lysosomes for digestion. These are present in cytoplasm. So lysosomes. What are lysosomes? Lysosomes are spherical structures which are present in cytoplasm. So lysosomes are spherical round structures. They are present in cytoplasm of the cell. They are small structures. So this is nucleus, and these small structures are lysosomes. and they are present in cytoplasm. They are found in all eukaryotic cell except some fungi, protistans. Lysosomes are found in all eukaryotic cells, but they are absent in some fungi and some protists and matured RBC in mammals. Lysosomes are absent in some fungi, some protists and matured RBC in case of mammals. They are more in number, more in WBC cells. These are blood cells, white blood cells. So they are found more in WBC. These are spherical structures which contain enzymes. They have destructive enzymes. So in lysosomes, destructive enzymes are present, which help in destroying the unwanted things or undigested things or foreign particles. Because lysosomes contain destructive enzymes, they help in destroying pathogens. So number one, they destroy pathogens, microorganisms which enter into the cell. So they are going to destroy the pathogens, disease causing microorganisms, and they are going to digest the materials which are not digested by the cells. So the materials that has to be digested, they are sent to lysosomes, and lysosomes is going to break the particles or digest the materials. So they help in digestion of food materials. It has the capability to destroy the complete cell. It can destroy the other cell organelles also. That's why these are called as suicidal bags of the cell. So lysosomes are called suicidal bags of the cell. This is very important. Many times they'll ask in the exams also, why lysosomes are called as suicidal bags of the cell? That is the question that will be asked in the exam. So, what is the answer for this question? Lysosomes contain many destructive enzymes which can destroy the cell organelles. Sometimes what happens in some disease condition, lysosomes will be broken and all the digestive destructive enzymes will come out, and these all destructive enzymes are going to destroy all cell organelles. Even they are going to destroy mitochondria, nucleus, then endoplasmic reticulum. All the organelles, all the parts of the cells can be destroyed with the help of these destructive enzymes. That's why we call it as suicidal bags of the cell, because they will destroy the cell content which are present in the cytoplasm. They are capable of destroying everything. Even whole cell can be destroyed with these destructive enzymes which are present in the lysosome. That's why we call lysosomes as suicidal bag of the cell. This is a very important point we need to remember. Lysosomes are called suicidal bags of the cell. They help in defense mechanism, means killing the microorganisms. Help in defense mechanism. And they are going to destroy carcinogens. They are capable of destroying carcinogens. Carcinogens are the substances which causes cancer. So they can destroy cancer causing substances also. So the substances, the food materials which has to be destroyed, that will be sent to lysosomes, and lysosomes contain digestive enzymes or destructive enzymes which can break the particles. So this is the functions of lysosomes. This is nucleus. Then these are endoplasmic reticulum. These structures are Golgi bodies. These are vesicles which are present here. Vesicles are also present in endoplasmic reticulum. Then these are lysosomes. So these are endoplasmic reticulum. These are Golgi body, and these are lysosomes. Now, so how this endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body and lysosomes, they work together in a cell. Let us see. Now think that this is a cell. Now this is a cell. So this is cell. Inside the cell, organelles are present. So this is endoplasmic reticulum, this is Golgi body, this is lysosome. Let us see how these organelles they work together. Now, so proteins are synthesized with the help of ribosomes which are present in rough endoplasmic reticulum. So this is rough endoplasmic reticulum because they have ribosomes. If they don't have ribosomes here, that's why they are smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So rough endoplasmic reticulum, they produce proteins, and smooth they produce lipids. They produce proteins here. Rough endoplasmic, they produce. So this is the cell. Inside the cell, these are organelles. This is endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, and lysosomes. Endoplasmic reticulum, they releases proteins. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they releases lipids. So these proteins and lipids are transported to Golgi body with the help of vesicles. So these vesicles, they take proteins and lipids to Golgi body. Now Golgi body will pack these proteins and lipids. These Golgi bodies are again interconnected. So these structures are connected like this. So proteins and lipids which are transported from endoplasmic reticulum to Golgi body, they are going to pack the things, and then again they are going to give to vesicles. These vesicles again will bring to lysosomes. So lysosomes will break this and they are released out. So these proteins and lipids, they are also transported to plasma membrane. This is plasma membrane. So for repairing plasma membrane, because we know that plasma membrane is made up of proteins as well as lipids. For repairing this membrane, proteins and lipids are compulsory required. So these are transported from endoplasmic reticulum to Golgi body. From Golgi body, it is transported to plasma membrane through these small structures are called vesicles. So this is the coordination of organelles which they coordinate, they work together to complete one task. It is mitochondria. So before going to the structure of mitochondria, let us learn the activity on mitochondria. So aim. What is our aim? Our aim is to observe mitochondria in onion peel cells. In onion peel cells. So in an activity, our aim is to observe mitochondria in onion peel cells. So to do this activity, what are the materials required for us? So materials required. Here materials are, we need slide, then cover slip, microscope, Janus green B solution, and we need onion peel, and we need watch glass. So the materials which are required to do this activity is slide, cover slip, microscope, Janus green B solution is required, then onion peel is required, and watch glass is required, and we need one small beaker also. Now, how to prepare this Janus green B solution? To prepare this Janus green B solution, we should take one small beaker, and in a beaker here add 200 milligrams of Janus green to 100 ml of water. So to prepare Janus green B solution, we need 200 milligrams of Janus green B and 100 ml of water. You mix it. So the solution is Janus green B solution. So this is the method of preparing Janus green B solution. Now our Janus green B solution is ready. Now let us see the procedure. First, you take a watch glass. In that watch glass, pour few drops of Janus green solution. In a watch glass, pour some Janus green B solution, and now you take onion peel. So take onion peel, a small piece of onion peel, and keep it on a slide. So what you have to do, you know slide very well. So slide is a small thin rectangular piece which is very transparent, and on this slide you take a onion peel and place it on that. After placing this, watch the extra strain, because we are keeping this onion peel for 1 hour in watch glass which contains Janus green B solution. Why we are keeping this onion peel for 1 hour in a watch glass containing Janus green B solution? Because for staining, for coloring it. Suppose I'll give you one example. In your class there are 40 members, students. So in that everyone is wearing white shirt. white dress, and in that you are wearing some other color than white, then you look more brighter, or you will be highlighted, because others are wearing white color and you are wearing different color. Suppose say black color you are wearing, all others are wearing white color, so you will be highlighted. In the same way, we are coloring it, we are staining it, so that internal cell organelles are highlighted. To highlight mitochondria or to see mitochondria very clearly, we need to stain it. So you have understood now why we are adding Janus green B solution, for staining, for coloring, so that it will be more visible to us. We can see the structure more clearly. It is very highlighted. So for that, what we are doing, we are adding this. So you are taking watch glass, you are keeping this onion peel inside this solution for 1 hour. After 1 hour, you take it and keep it on a slide. On this slide, you place one cover slip. So you know, I already told you, a small, transparent, very thin square piece. We have, so this is onion peel. So on the onion peel, we have kept a cover slip. Why we are keeping cover slip? Because onion peel may be attached with the microscope. So to avoid such disturbance, this is microscope. So while adjusting, this piece will come forward and go back, and so that what happens, if you are not placing cover slip, what happens, this onion peel may go and attaches with this, and we cannot see the internal part clearly. So for that sake, to avoid such disturbances, what we are doing is, we are placing cover slip on that. So we have took one slide and onion peel on that cover slip and place it under microscope. So our slide is ready now. So when you are observing, what you will find, so let us see observation. So observation is a oval small structure which are green in color. You will see that structure in cytoplasm of the cell, and that small oval structure which you are seeing, that green color structure which are scattered in cytoplasm, that structure is called as mitochondria. In this activity, the procedure is, first you prepare the Janus green B solution. If your Janus green B solution is ready, then pour it in a watch glass and keep onion peel. Take onion peel, and this onion peel you keep it in watch glass for 1 hour for staining it. And now you take it after 1 hour, you take it. If it is extra color, then you just wash it. Gently you wash it and keep it on a slide. After keeping on a slide, you place one cover slip to avoid some disturbances. Then, while placing the cover slip, see that no air bubbles will enter inside. If air bubbles enter, we will not see the structures what we want to observe under microscope. We cannot see properly. So what you have to do, while placing cover slip on the slide, you should be very careful. Then keep it under microscope and observe. What you will observe? A oval shaped small green color structures which are scattered in cytoplasm of the cell. You will observe that, and that is nothing but mitochondria. So this is the activity on mitochondria. Now let us discuss the structure of mitochondria. Based on today's topic, your homework is, I am giving you 3 answers. First question is, what are the functions of Golgi body? Second question is, why lysosomes are called as suicidal bags of the cell? Third question, lab activity on mitochondria. So these 3 questions you have to learn and write.